Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Altitude and Attitude. Episode 19, same shit, different week. I'm your host, Pete.
Yeah.
I'm back. Whooping cough couldn't keep keep me down. I'm here with my co-host, Hog and Stanford. What is happening,
So,
fellas? You guys did such a magnificent job last week. I was like, why am I even needed? Why am I even needed?
Was it that 6 minutes of silence because nothing was going on that caught
It was. I was like, wow, keep everybody really guessing. Awesome.
yeah.
So what's happening? Nothing. I mean, the same shit, right? We got Texas acting like fools. Got Newsom who's trolling the shit out of everybody. We have federal troops in the streets, and yeah, status quo. Real fucking happy.
Yeah, that's pretty. Oh, and we had a Congress lady have to sleep in a building in Texas because she wouldn't sign her life away to be monitored.
Is that not illegal? Can somebody help me understand that? Is that false imprisonment?
I feel like I'd have called 911.
Well, I mean, the cops were the ones holding her.
Well,
they're like, we're here.
That was the Capitol Police that were holding. I mean, I get that, but I would still do it.
Right.
That way, I had they were shutting. They weren't letting her make phone calls from the bathroom. It's like, what the fuck, man? I forgot about that. Yeah,
seems like false imprisonment.
It does.
Things like that makes it look like that makes Texas look very tyrannical, like very tyrannical. Like, because you can't say you're all about liberty and freedom, and then you lock a person in because they don't want to agree with your fucking rigged fucking election fucking quote that they got through gerrymandering the shit out of Texas so they can give Trump. Now they're moved on to I think the one was where in Minnesota. Was it Minnesota, or they just had a meeting? He's trying to gerrymander over there too. The Republican Party. Anybody who's a MAGA supporter, and especially who could still claim to be a Republican today, should be ashamed of themselves, because that is not. If you got to rig an election because you know your ideas are shitty, your politicians are shitty,
Right.
there's a problem. There's a problem. You shouldn't have to rig a whole election. Then to rig it nationally in front of everybody's eyes and say, well, we need the votes to keep the Democrats out. That means your fucking politics are shit.
Right.
Your policies are shit.
And it also means that they don't have faith in their voters. They do not have faith in their voters. Period.
No.
Well, there's not enough of them. There's not enough of them because they claim this majority thing, but they're not. Like, especially in Texas, they're not the majority. They are the minority, and they have minority rule. And in this country, we have minority rule.
I would really love to see. Right now. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, like, you have minority rule because of this gerrymandering bullshit. Right. Like, if you would leave everything where, like, get rid of the freaking
electoral college.
Yeah, the electoral college, all that, and just make it numbers, they'd never win. They wouldn't win anything. Maybe a couple. They wouldn't even win in Mississippi half the time.
It'd be really cool to see Texas flip into a blue state because of this bullshit. Won't happen, but wouldn't that be cool?
Well,
because they keep deporting all the Mexicans down.
They've been trying. I mean, it's been close for a long time, but when you move these lines like that, I mean, Dallas can't even. That like all the places where people live lose their rights to the people that don't even live in the cities.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Anyways, there's that. You know what? How about this, Pete? You come from Arkansas. I come from Mississippi. Stanford,
this sounds really loaded.
You're out on this one because you come from.
Wow! You just tossed the black guy out. Is that what's happening here? Yeah. Jesus!
White on white crime, baby.
Apparently,
he doesn't come from a red state, but I think it's a high time that somebody from these red states holds hands. Close our eyes.
Let's hold hands.
And just thanks all the blue states for our stupidity.
Let's bow our heads.
Thing our idiocracy, because we never elect governors or senators or anybody that will balance our budgets or finance our problems. We need states like California,
Thank you, California,
to come and bail us out and help us out while we trash them.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I mean, like, I don't understand it. I never will. I
live in a blue state now.
Well, that's because you moved there. I still have to. I still sit under the freaking rule of tater tot.
I don't know, dude.
Look, I live in Massachusetts, where you still got, and you believe it or not, you got a lot of MAGA supporters out here.
Sure.
Even though they see that he's still tearing the country apart, but they're just hell bent on thinking that he's going to be the second coming of Christ. I don't know how.
I don't know, but did you guys see? I just saw a news report before we came on, where Donald Trump says something about if he can end the war in Ukraine, he'll be able to get into heaven.
Oh, I seen something like that. Yeah, dude, your ship has sailed, brother. You're going.
Oh, Jesus!
Yeah, I feel like that ship should end when you fuck kids. Like that should be.
Didn't we get over this whole idea that we have to buy our way into heaven? Didn't that go away in the 80s?
I mean, I never believed it.
I mean, come on.
No, televangelism is bigger now than it was back in those days.
Is it?
I don't know, man. I don't think so. I don't see it.
No, they do it online now. It's more mega churches online.
I choose not to watch it.
So.
They stream now, so they get streaming dollars.
Okay.
You know.
So that's why I see them all the time advertising on Pornhub.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
Guys got to beat off one too.
Jerry Falwell has got his own.
Jerry's juice. It's called Jerry's juice.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ. You got dog fart and Jerry's juice.
Did y'all see Stephen Miller making fun of the hippies for the old hippies while they were out there trying to feed the troops that were in the battle zone of freaking DC.
Jesus
At
Christ.
the Whataburger or wherever the hell they were.
Yeah. What did he say? He said, you guys are not even from DC. Like,
neither are you, bitch.
Man,
oh man.
There was a thing I seen that some of the troops are not even enacting the National Guardsmen are not even enacting some of the orders because they're unlawful.
Good for them. Good.
Because they know that, but you know they're like hold on, this is unlawful. Like this is really
good.
And I also seen though that they're going to be replacing some of those commanders and things like that are doing what's right. I have don't hold me to that fact check, but it sounds correct.
Well, I gotta tell you,
you know what? The next person that stands up, they should refuse to do it too, because as well as I do. Look at Abu Ghraib. Look at all these other instances where the younger troops. It's always the young guy. It's always the guy with 1 or 2 stripes. It's never the 4-star or the president. It's always the private or the airman that gets shit on in the end. You know, so.
Well, I hope when Newsom takes office, I hope he burns every commander that follows these unlawful orders. And I hope he makes an example of them, every one of them.
I hope that anyone who is legitimate, like that takes the next office, would do that. If you have any integrity at all, you would.
Right.
You're going to burn the commanders you got if they went along with this bullshit, this illegal bullshit, and anybody that just fell in line, then that's what you got to do. So, I mean, I don't know how else you gotta. That's what he's trying to do right now. He's trying to purge the military and everybody and the law enforcement of law-abiding citizens. So whenever somebody else comes in, they need to purge the military and the police department of non-law-abiding citizens.
Right.
And if, for the love of God, can Congress and Senate and a president sign a bill that makes it, if you are a convicted felon in any state in the union, that you cannot run for fucking president? My God, dude.
No. I don't agree with that one because I'm a felon, and if I want to run, let me run, motherfucker. Let me run.
I want to introduce everybody to my DEI dog.
Why? Because it's mixed.
Yeah. Don't tell Ice. Don't tell Ice we have race mixing here. Okay. All right. Say hi, Coco. Okay.
And her name's Coco. Oh God.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, Coco.
DEI dog for real.
How about this, Stanford? How about currently under investigation for another felony?
I mean, you know what? No, the reason because you know the American way, the American dream was anybody, even if you have a bad checkered background, you should be able to make president. But I agree with you. But my thing is how his supporters overlooked the 34 convictions of being a predator. That's the worst part. Like that just tells you how sexism, how they didn't even care because
his felonies are financial.
Right.
Oh, well, that's even worse because sexism is not. Sorry, that's not even worse. Sexism is one. I thought he got convicted of sex crime, but finances is even. It's just the financial crimes is bad because how you can run the country when you can't run your finances. Which I can't run the country because I'm going through bankruptcy, so I would suck as a president. I would bankrupt these motherfuckers.
Stanford's platform would be like, let me tell you guys what we can do with the Chapter 7. All right. All right.
I mean, that's basically
I got this shit under control. I got a great lawyer. All right. We could put his fees in the bankruptcy.
So
all right. All right. So we're good.
You're just a Black Trump at that point. We already got that.
Let's do it.
My God. Fuck. But
yeah, but my bankruptcy would be free healthcare. You know what I'm saying?
How are you going to finance it if you can't find? First of all, running the country was designed to never be one person's problem. It's always been a collective of all the states. We hire representatives to go to, and then they all get together and they come up with that. Sometimes you get what you want, sometimes you get some of what you want, whatever. You come up with a consensus, and then whoever the president is, if it's good for the country, then they sign the bill. It's never, ever, ever, ever meant to be one person deciding the finances of the goddamn country. It never has been.
Well, it will be under our administration.
Yeah.
Chapter 7. Done. That shit's easy, man. Everybody send in your college bills. We're going to get that shit put under Chapter 7. All right. Don't worry.
Right.
Don't worry.
And you know what? You blame Reagan for that one. He took away. You used to be able to put that on bankruptcy. That was his administration that took that one off. But fuck it. It is what it is.
Well, I mean, what do you expect? It's Ronald Reagan. Republicans even sucked in the 80s.
Oh man, the GOP is wild, man. This whole week is crazy. Like so California said they about to start gerrymandering now too.
Yeah, buddy, go California.
I'm with it. I mean, at least it's temporary, and he's putting it up to the people of the state.
Well, they have to, and that's great. I love the fact that it's that way. Texas is just like this authoritarian, fascist, fucking bullshit, ass backwards. I hate Texas so much.
Well, you know what interests me about talking about states, which made me laugh, and I think we've seen that. I think we probably posted about it. Is the fact that during the Big Beautiful Bill, Congress passed all that money for ICE, and Nebraska's getting a new ICE detention facility, but they're filing. They're the first time in their history, one of the first times in history, they're filing for bankruptcy. Like their state is $500 million in debt, and people think, well, that's not that much, but for a small state like that, that's catastrophic. That's crazy,
right?
But hey, they're building an ICE facility.
Yay!
There's no troops on there. And that's another thing that gets me. And I'm trying to get this to where we can all get some, like, we all like half asleep. We're sending troops from these states that have the higher crime rates into states that have lower crime rates than our own. So I don't understand that. I'm trying to figure out what, like, so if the military is what's going to solve a state's crime, then why is Mississippi and Louisiana, who have higher crime rates than DC, sending our troops that could be defending Jackson from this mass onslaught of new crime that we've just discovered, and we're sending them over to DC? Well, if you can afford to do that, motherfucker, why don't you fucking take care of goddamn Jackson? How about that?
How about that?
I mean, I don't understand how you.
First of all, Hoggy, we know Jackson. The reason Jackson's having crime because you guys didn't respect Deion Sanders when he was at JSU.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, show some respect, bitch.
Now Colorado's crime rate went totally down, but their profits went up.
Hey, I was rooting for him just because. Like, I mean, why not? That was cool. That he was but I'm a weirdo in this state. So. I also watched Colorado, and I was rooting for them. I never thought they would get any further than they did, but I totally was rooting for them.
Oh shit! West Virginia's National Guard got sent to DC too. Oh Lord, no wonder.
Of course, yeah, a whole bunch of those inbred fucking states are sending people to DC. Stupid.
Yeah, it makes no sense because we're all broke. So, like, who's paying for this?
California,
exactly.
California,
and New York and Massachusetts are paying for Mississippi to send their damn troops.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think no sense whatsoever.
I don't get it. Fuck it. It is what it is, but it's nationwide news.
Listen,
also,
I have something here.
What's up?
Go.
Every week, we fucking scream about this shit.
Mm-hmm.
We scream about the government. We scream about racism and sexism and fascism and whatever kind of all the isms. I want to talk about something completely different, something that's a lot more entertaining and a lot more uplifting. 2 days. In 2 days,
football.
College football kicks off. 2 days.
The 23rd.
The 23rd, yeah. We got who is it? Kansas State and Iowa State are playing in Ireland. I mean, who gives a shit about the game? But we got college football, guys. College football is here.
At 4 a.m. to watch it.
I'm not watching that fucking thing.
So
shit about those teams.
So Kansas State, where home of Superman, where he left and went to Metropolis because it's a shitty state. Iowa, where John Deere went broke. You know what I'm saying?
Spoken like a true non-college football.
I lived in Kansas. Hey, I lived in Kansas and I got federally indicted in Iowa, so fuck both of those states.
Okay, we'll agree with that.
In either, and number two,
yeah.
How did you get Superman into college football?
I don't know, dude. Stanford's our man.
I thought he came from outer space this whole time.
Hey, what do you guys think about the top 25? What do you guys think about the rankings?
I only know where mine is at.
Oh, are you literally ranked?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
I don't really follow. I really don't follow college football.
How in the hell do you not follow college football?
Because I'm a college dropout before I became a college graduate. I don't know. I dropped out a couple of times and came back. I don't know.
You know what gets me about the rankings this year is Oklahoma. Oklahoma was so piss poor last year, so horrible. They're coming in this year at 18. What happened? How did they?
I'm kind of shocked that they're not in the top 10 because the
Oklahoma?
Yeah, because and not because they deserve it at all. It's just because that's what the coaches poll always does. Oklahoma's always somewhere. Texas is always somewhere.
They're referred to as Tex ass.
Yeah. Okay. Well, whatever they're referred to as.
No one likes them.
Notre Dame's the one that is always ranked somewhere where they don't belong because they're never going to beat anybody good.
They're 6 now. They made it to the
6. They're on 6.
Yep.
6. Really? Seriously? 6.
Yeah. Every SEC team should be ranked simply because of their fucking schedule.
It's like they buy $1 million worth of rosaries and they get number 6. Because that's the only thing they do. It's like, oh, we just played Holy Mother Mary Church of the Cross High School.
I know.
And we should be rewarded for having beat them by 93 points.
Right. Here's something that I've never understood. And I think it's because LSU just hates themselves. I honestly believe this. Every single year, LSU starts with a giant punch in the mouth. They always start with somebody big and just a heavy other team. Clemson. This year they have Clemson. It's not going to be an easy fucking win.
No.
Why does LSU do this?
I don't know. But
I think they're just trying to make that statement, brother.
Yeah, I mean, why not? You know what? To me, if you're too scared to play the best, then don't play.
Damn.
I mean, why you got to open up with a high school team? I don't think that you should have to.
Because that's the way Arkansas gets their wins.
So y'all are playing Southern Miss then?
My God. Do we have Southern Miss? No, we have Alabama A&M, Arkansas State, which, by the way, it's the first time in our history that we've ever played the Arkansas State team. How ridiculous is that? It should have been a game every year since the creation of football. It should have been. The in-state team should always play.
I mean, how many in-state teams do you have, though? There's like
those are the two. Those are the two.
That's it. Okay.
Yep.
Well, I mean, I don't see Ole Miss and Mississippi State playing Southern Miss or MGCCC. So,
who is Ole Miss playing? They're starting off with the Georgia State Panthers.
Who cares? They're going with the whole high school team thing.
Yeah. And can I complain one more time, which I will do every single season, that Arkansas and LSU do not have rivalry week?
Okay, yeah.
Every single fucking, I mean, it's ridiculous, dude.
We do have a good rivalry, though.
Yeah. Always the best fucking games. Always
this year, Pete, me and you're going to have to come with a good bet.
Whoever wins, Stanford has to wear their colors.
You don't care. He's like, if y'all are buying the shirt, I don't give
a fuck. What up, Maverick? Hey, thanks for tuning in, buddy. Good to see you there. Maverick Davis. What a great young man he is. Yeah, dude. So they're trying to make Oklahoma your rival. Love it. And what are they trying to do with us? Missouri? The fuck is that? Come on. Missouri?
Like Mizzou?
Yeah. I mean, are they even in our conference? I don't know. I think they're somewhere over there. Hey, Shannon, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks for showing up. Zoya, good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. You guys make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And I'll have a drink for all of you.
Oh, yeah.
Have a drink for me because I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about with all this
All
college
right,
football.
Stanford. Yeah, all right, Stanford. Pick a subject. Pick a subject, Stanford.
No. It's interesting. I'm just don't follow college football like that. So
It's not interesting if you don't know what the hell we're talking about.
Bro, I follow football. I get it, but I just don't. I don't know. It's somebody the rankings, the
you want to talk about menu, dude? We watch college football and we don't understand the rankings. Goddamn, that's
nobody understands the rankings.
Nobody, not even a mathematician, understands.
Exactly.
Even Coco's like, look, this some bullshit.
It's like the math is worse than VA disability math.
Oh God.
Yeah.
It's a chart on top of a chart.
Oh, you have 80%? No, that means that you actually have 2%.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. 80
yeah,
equals 30.
Yeah. Yep. 30.
Yeah.
What?
Perfect. Perfect.
So if that explains that to you in a way that you can understand.
Oh, no, I get it. Nah. This week I had my first little alcohol anonymous but whatever, alcohol cessation counseling with the VA with a sociologist. Wasn't bad.
Good.
How's it going for you? Going pretty good?
Oh no, it's good, bro. No, I'm still sober. It's just, I just wanted to get a little counseling, dig deeper into some issues. So
sure,
see what's up. So if I
sure.
Now if I was a college football fan, I'll probably be back to drinking again because the rankings fucked up.
You'd be like, this is some bullshit. Where's Colorado?
Now you know why I drank.
Why Arkansas fans are alcoholics.
Oh, dude, y'all should be doing heroin.
I'm just glad that we don't have Auburn on our schedule anymore, because it just seems like every time Auburn and Arkansas play, the officials have to cheat. Every single fucking time Auburn and Arkansas play. Every time. Look it up.
I'm a Saints fan, so I don't want to hear it.
The hell did the Saints have to do with Arkansas and Alabama?
Because
Auburn?
That's the biggest cheating refs that I've ever seen in my life.
All right, Stanford, you're up. What are we going to talk
What's
about?
up? No, I'm fucking shit. I'm actually drawing a blank.
There's
a recall on lactated ringers.
I don't know what he said, but there's a recall on lactating.
All I know is that I said one thing about NFL Pete's like, I'm out. I don't watch that at all.
I don't watch that shit.
Stanford's been a good sport and say, although I would be sitting here talking to myself, but
I just sit there and be quiet. The NFL's fake. It's fake news.
No. Hey, no. I get
Stanford, here's something that you and I both enjoy: history. And so what do you think about the museums having to take out
Smithsonian
history?
Slavery wasn't so bad.
That are just to make people feel better.
It wasn't that bad, dude. Come on. It wasn't that bad.
Okay. Yeah.
It wasn't. The president said.
I was there, man. I was there. It wasn't that bad for me.
My thing is, you remember you always heard back in the GOP, the right wing always says white guilt. If you're gonna take it out the museum, that means you have some kind of guilt, because if you left it in there, ain't nobody gonna be like going in there. Like, so the fact that you go out your way to take it out means you got guilt. Because people who don't have that kind of guilt will be like, okay, let's just learn from history, read about it, and push on. The fact that you got to go through a whole show and pony talking about, put on a whole stage that we're taking away slavery from America, from American history.
Right.
All right. Like, well, I mean, they are like niggas don't know how to read a book. The fuck.
And the thing is that, like, I'm trying to
say that.
I see it.
I just said slavery isn't bad. Okay,
we're not stupid. We see what you're fucking doing. We're not stupid. We see what you're doing. When you stop teaching children about history, you're damned to repeat it.
Right, but I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna throw something at you real quick, Hog. I'm gonna throw something at you.
Okay, go for it.
Growing up, the three of us learned about World War II, and we learned about fascism and Mussolini and Hitler. Right? We learned all about that, and it was beat into our brains about all of this. And what the fuck are we doing now? We have a fascist in government right now who is rounding people up and putting them into prison camps. So maybe history repeats itself anyway.
It does. I mean, it does. I mean, generations past, it does repeat itself. You know, you try to learn from it. We dig up the history, you still see it. So it does.
We have a new name, Trumpelstiltskin.
I've heard that one before.
Yeah, so I mean, you know,
I get what you're saying there too, Pete. But here's the thing: it's like we're hitting the fast forward button on ignorance.
Yep,
we're dismantling the. I know we're talking about shit we keep on harping about, but it's true and it's still happening right now. We are dismantling the Department of Education. We are dismantling all of the tools that we have to keep our kids from being ignorant. And so when you take out of the public, not everybody has the ability or the means to educate themselves the way that we have educated ourselves or others have educated us. So we've got a person that is out there making it to where now if little Tommy is Googling Smithsonian looking for...
Why's it got to be Tommy? Why can't it be little Stanford?
I don't give a fuck who it is. And, you know, looking up why slavery is bad. And now all of a sudden it's like, actually, it wasn't that bad. That's false information because it was woke or whatever. I mean, you are making that child ignorant. So now that this child is ignorant to the fact that people were tortured, an entire generation of people were tortured and forced into free labor to give the South their money, their wealth. And there's a lot of families to this day that still own the wealth that was brought to them off the backs of people that were not getting paid anything.
Andy Bernard.
So I'm just saying, like, when you take that out of the Smithsonian and say that it wasn't that bad, they were just like, they could find better jobs because they were hard workers. I mean, like the Mexicans have great backs, you know, if they lose their back, they die. You know, this is the racist fucking bullshit that I'm talking about.
Well, when you add on to that, right, Hoggy, to kind of, and it's kind of sad to add this, right, but it's true. You know, let's say, you know, they always say that slavery was over 100+ years ago since the Civil War, but Jim Crow was less than 50 years. You know, so even during that 100+ years of segregation and everything else, that still is remnants of slavery. So you got Jim Crow. So let's take away the slavery argument and go to Jim Crow. Okay. Our parents were alive during Jim Crow. So like these social issues just disappear over a stroke of the Civil Rights Act of the 60s, you know, of the other acts that were signed during the Lyndon B. Johnson era. It doesn't disappear. It takes generations, you know, just to rectify and make sure that we see each other as Americans and not just as, you know, by race, but like just like we're Americans. Like we go overseas and we go to war. They don't look at me as a Black American, you as a white American. They look at us as American. We're our own ethnic group in everybody else's eyes. But when you come to this country, we are multiple ethnic groups, you know, dealing with multiple issues.
And Stanford, I don't. They're not just trying to take a look into gay marriage. They are trying to actually take a look into whether interracial marriage is.
Where have you heard that? I have not heard this at all.
You haven't, because it's all part of the same freaking law that they're trying. It's not that they're trying to make it illegal. They're trying to get rid of the protections for it.
Yeah, because
why would you do that? Why would you do that?
Wasn't that court case? Wasn't that the state of Arizona versus the Loves? Because I remember the name of the couple was the Loves, which was kind of wild that they won that case in the Supreme Court. I remember the names of the Loves.
Yeah, he is put me on the spot, so now I got to look it up. But,
no, it's cool. I'm just saying I haven't heard of it.
It's not that they're going to make it illegal. Kind of like they're probably not going to make gay marriage illegal.
Well, that's unfortunate.
They're going to take away the protections for it.
But this is, to me, this is what gets me with the gay marriage thing, with this right wing shit. And I'm not even gay, but this one pisses me off. And I'm a religious man, right?
He denied that real quick.
The reason you separate, you got it, no homo. But nah, you gotta separate church and state. The whole point of the Constitution is separate church and state. If you have if you got your values of whatever faith you are about how you want to view the sexuality of other people, that's your right. That's your right. But to say, well, God deemed it, well, bro, also, you got to pay $100 just to get married. So if God deemed it, then you shouldn't be going to the courthouse to get a license, to get it approved, because the state does not recognize a one faith system in the United States. So the fact that these guys, these so-called Christian nationalisms and all these other people who want to get rid of gay marriage, it makes no sense. Like, why would I care what these people do behind the closed doors of their home? Like, who cares?
We should
but the fact that they still harping on it, like, and it's just that old bitter bitch from that one county that's still suing
Kentucky,
over it
in Kentucky. Yeah,
like,
that's
somebody fucking send her a Django type nigga down there and dick her down or something, because Lord knows ain't no way you could just carry that. I want no more gay marriage. No, first of all, you're a single mom with multiple kids. Shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out of people's bedroom. Try to find yourself a man. Find God and fucking die.
I would just like to say that this has been brought to you by Stanford. That this act of rage. Jesus Christ! What'd you say about Django?
Yeah, she needs to get.
It's okay. We heard it. We heard it. And we all felt it too. Jesus.
But it is aggravating though that we're having to like relitigate or like
in 2025. In 2025.
Yeah, the
Clovis is right. Clovis is right.
The voting act's right. The Voting Rights Act.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Shannon! Come on.
Why is that being relitigated? Why are we relitigating?
What the fuck? I swear to God.
But we just keep relitigating things that have been settled law. And don't think I'm done thinking that nothing will come of it, because look at what happened with Roe v. Wade. So, I mean, I'm done thinking that nothing will happen of it. They think that something will come of it. That's why they're relitigating it. So don't.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
You're right. Because this court, this conservative court, what they do is, instead of make precedent, they just kick it back to the states. That's their precedent. They'll be like, well, we can't interrupt. So what's the, you know what?
So I'm gonna say it back to a racist state.
So why am I fucking paying taxes? Like, fuck you. Like, if because that means if I live in a state that says, you know what, because you're black, I'm gonna tax you 35%, while this white guy named John is only gonna get 10. If we're gonna kick everything back to the states, I should pay no fucking federal taxes, because at the end of the day, I'm not got no protections. I have no civil or union, no civil protections. So what the fuck am I paying taxes for?
You know what? In the end of it, Stanford, we are all black. And you know what? The only white people are billionaires, because they're the only motherfuckers not paying taxes. I'm just saying.
You're right.
So, I mean, there's a song about this. I can't say it where we're at. I'll tell you after we're done here. But
Stanford can tell us.
A song about that. about how that we are all the same. We're all paddling the same canoe. We just can't get in sync because of our own blind bigotry.
I never liked NSYNC.
Not in sync.
You said we can't get in sync. I don't like NSYNC.
Well, we can't get anyways.
What, in sync?
Yes, because
I don't like NSYNC.
You know, I'm more of a BBD, New Edition.
Word. Yeah, NSYNC. Get the fuck out of here, NSYNC. Make music great again.
Oh. No, but you're right, Hoggy. Like, you know what, the ultra wealthy, even the wealthy who make, you know, pretty good money, they don't want to get taxes. They're using every social issue in the book so we will not be able to tax them what they deserve. You're right,
because I'm a thousandaire.
And the whole point in taking things out of the museums and history and trying to get rid of woke and all this other things that they're doing is to try and pin my race against your race or whatever, or all of us against all of each other, because as long as you can keep us arguing down here, then they can just keep doing what they're doing, and they keep doing it. And
well,
we're
it's
so
ignorance.
stupid.
It's plain and simple. It's plain and simple. And I think I say this almost every show. The citizens of this country are stupid. Every single one of us. We are so uneducated. We don't understand racism. We don't understand money. We don't understand basic logic and reason. We don't, because we still have people out there that are following. I saw a whole bunch of messages today that said,
I thought you were about to say a whole bunch of Mexicans.
I saw a whole bunch of Mexicans today that were telling me that Jasmine Crockett was just fired from Texas.
Oh God.
And everybody's loving this. I'm like, and I won't go into the anti-vaxxing, but I want to ask you guys a question.
Yes, sir. Zombie Pete.
What purpose does the Department of Education serve? Why should we keep it?
It was made after during the space race, because of we were losing pretty badly to the Soviets in the space race. So they started the Department of Education because they figured out that we actually had some brilliant people in certain places, especially in certain rural areas of America, but they weren't getting access to fucking the proper education to help propel the U.S. supremacy. Right. So they end up trying to push more money to try to make a nationalized standard so that we can beat our foreign enemies in certain intellectual ways. Sure. That's the whole point of it. Because the space race was fighting the Russians, and again, the space was the biggest point, because they were only reason the Russians were ahead of us at the time, because communism put everybody in the same playing field with education compared to everybody was state by state, county by county. So in communism, all the resources in education was distributed evenly. It was an even playing field compared to capitalism.
So my answer is going to be number one. It's important now because it's there. And so yes, we can improve upon it, but you don't just destroy something until you have a replacement for it. So
I'll agree with that.
My answer is because it's there. That's what we have. Because right now we've got chaos, and we've got states not knowing what it is that they're supposed to do. So you got idiots like you got in Oklahoma that are making them
the Bible. Let's put the Bible back in school.
Service in the mornings, and then watch videos of him jerking off to porn in the afternoon. Like, what in the world do you want? I
am not moving to Oklahoma. Jesus.
Oh, you didn't see? Okay. Well, anyways, it's there. It is there, and it's something that is It regulates what our children are learning.
Right. So let me ask you this. Would you be in favor of federalized education?
I think it would be better for, yes, actually. Yeah. They keep it even across the board. Have the same standards, but make sure that they're actually standards instead of like these state tests and bullshit that they got going on now. I mean, motherfuckers can graduate without even.
What
knowing
about you,
how to
Stanford? What do you think, brother?
You talking about instead of having the states control it, have the federal government control it?
Yeah, a federalized education program.
Meaning this it's like kind of like the DOD where all is just strictly federal dollars, no county. I think a lot of homeowners attack. I think a lot of people, especially homeowners like you and Hoggy, will love that because your property taxes shouldn't increase because a lot of times the property tax, you guys as homeowners, your taxes go up because of schooling, especially depending on the district. I think it can work. And then a lot of people who got the more wealthy, a lot of them to build private schools like they used to, where they can send their kids to, pay the money for the private school. Instead of taking you guys' money and using it towards a voucher program. That's so insane to me. They're taking the poor's money.
Yeah,
they're doing the vouchers where they're taking the people in the poor because they're going to write the rules for them to be able to use the money before anybody else to get their kids into higher paying schools. It's crazy.
My son was he did his primary school in Sacramento, and when he turned 15, he moved out to live with me full time in Maine. And when he started high school in Maine, he came home and he said, Dad, he said, all of these classes that they have me taking now in high school, he said, I took in the 7th grade in Sacramento. He said, he said, I have just gone backwards in time in my education. He was the most bored kid in school. This is what bothers me. This is why I believe, and I tell you what, I would only be in support of it if whoever the fuck set up education in Massachusetts set it up for the rest of the country. That's what I would be for. That's what I would be for. Absolutely.
We're number one in public education for a reason for the last 20 years.
Yep.
That's what he's saying.
If it was Massachusetts education across the fucking board, I would support it. Don't give me Arkansas or Mississippi fucking or Texas education. Don't give me that.
Yes.
Don't give me that.
Because what it gets aggravating is that you've got states like mine or yours or
I'm in Arizona. It's not mine.
It doesn't matter. But what you end up, you've got like the best. You've got the best school. Okay, we got the number one school in the state. That's like saying you have the number one safest place in Iraq in the middle of the freaking war. I mean, like, I don't understand. Like, that number one to what?
Yeah, I know.
We are number 50 in the freaking nation.
Yeah, I know.
So we're number one of the worst?
No. I thought Oklahoma beat you now.
It's like Arkansas and Mississippi are like, no, we're the dumbest this year. We're like, you fucker, get out of here.
No, Oklahoma came in there now. I think Oklahoma's ranked the worst in the nation now.
Really?
It wouldn't shock me because did you see their freaking education?
And their football team. Come on.
Screw their football. That's the problem. Is they're too worried about their damn football team,
and their football team's horrible. So I mean, they're so dumb. Jesus. So yeah, federalized education. That might be. I don't see a problem with it. I really don't. I don't know. Either. Clovis is telling us a joke.
Well, as long as the person that's running it is running it from a state that has a successful education. I don't want to hear like a Texas administrator taking it over or Linda McMahon from the freaking WWE. I mean, like, what are we doing?
Clovis, you've just been put on the spot, brother. We want to hear this fact that you just dropped on us.
Oh yeah, I do want to kind of hear
who's the Republican governor that set up the education system? Who it was? Come on, Clovis.
He's talking about to say Romney. He's talking about to say Romney.
Send him an invitation to this conversation.
I don't think it was Romney, though, because Massachusetts has been ranked.
Romney is from Utah.
No. He was governor of Massachusetts, and then he was one of the ones who ended up part of.
There you go. Okay, you guessed it right.
God damn it, Clovis! No. You are officially uninvited from this podcast.
Yeah, but he's giving Mitt Romney too credit because Mitt Romney Mitt Romney was the big proponent. This is a big Democratic state. Mitt Romney just knew how to cater to certain things and put his name on it.
Yeah, I mean, look, I have no problem with giving anybody credit. And if he did it, he deserves the fucking credit. Plain and simple.
He's a smart guy. I mean, look, he is a very smart person. He's ran successful companies. His wife's smart too. Just because you're smart doesn't mean that I agree with your policies.
That's true. Yeah.
I mean, he is a smart person. He probably could be the best education director we've ever had.
Whoa, we've got Linda McMahon, you dick.
Is that a serious thing?
Is that a serious thing?
Yeah. Look, no, man. Living in Massachusetts for years and have to vote for things. Believe me, a lot of things in Massachusetts was actually put on the ballot and the people voted. it was a proposition. It's kind of like California. California has a bunch of and I lived in California too. All the proposition this, proposition that. Proposition 420. That's a lot of things is voter based. How Democrats do compared to Republican states.
Right. All right. Well, listen, I want to talk a little bit about next week. Next week, we've got a pretty cool show coming up, guys. So make sure you pass this on to everybody that We're going to do a 20th anniversary of Hurricane Katrina.
Yep.
We're going to have a nice. My God, let's see. My brother's going to be on because he was running supplies down into Louisiana. Hog's going to share some of his stories. We're asking all of our listeners if you have stories, if you have pictures from your time in Katrina, please email them to us. Let me get that up for you so that we can get your pictures and your story on the show. You can email us at nowayinhellpod@gmail.com. We'd really love to get your stories on the show. So, yeah, that's next week.
Damn, it's been 20 years?
20. Huh? I know.
What did you say?
He was counting to 20.
It's been 20 years.
Yeah.
It's been 20 years since that. Jeez.
Yeah, Sarah, I've actually been looking for an email from you. Not sure what the problem is, but whatever. I mean, okay. Sarah.
She doesn't know how to hit rewind and pause and then get the email.
Oh, Sarah. Seriously. Send us your stories, guys. Stories and pictures, please.
Unfortunately, she knows where I live, and she will walk in this house and kick me in the balls.
Can we get that on? Can we get an A&A light running when that happens? Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
This is hogwash.
It'd be hogged, definitely washed.
So, that's next week's show. It's going to be really cool. My story's easy. I'll tell my story at the very beginning, and then I'll let Hog and my brother take it over from there. Fuck my story.
Wait for the blizzard.
Yeah, we're going to do a blizzard story too, I guess. Pretty soon we're going to do a episode on Blizzard Hannah and the Red River flood of 97.
So these stories are kind of like American recovery stories. We could call it the American Recovery series.
Oh, I like that.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Like that.
American
Shannon,
Recovery series.
Ryan Coogler. I haven't seen any documentary yet. Nope. Anybody got any idea?
No, not
Ryan
yet.
Coogler. I don't even Oh, he's the guy that was in Creed. Yeah.
No, he produced it. He produced there was that Fruitville Station, Black Panther, the first, both Black Panthers.
Yeah, Wakanda. Yeah.
And Fruitville. Sinners was the latest one.
Where's this documentary, Shannon? I'll check it out. Yeah, Clovis, get your shit together, dude. We're gonna have you on next week. Take a shower.
Oh shit!
All right. So what's up, guys? We got 4 minutes left. You motherfuckers are real quiet right now.
Well, you were talking to your brother. I was making sure that y'all were communicating.
Everybody's waiting on Shannon. Shannon, where's the documentary? Why do we have to wait on this? Like we're waiting on an email from Sarah. Jesus.
Well, there's no if there's no problem with ending it early if we have to.
Yeah.
Hurricanes. It's hurricane season.
And it is hurricane season. Don't we have a hurricane heading for the East Coast somewhere?
I think
actually, yeah. It's missing. I think it's gonna miss the White House though.
Damn it. Oh, by the way, did you guys see? I saw a report. I don't know how accurate it is, but yeah, I do, because we only talk about factual things here. I saw a story where Donald Trump said he's going to be out with the National Guard on the streets of DC.
That was on mainstream news, and I looked it up, and it was
so
he didn't say that. I don't believe it, but he said it.
If you will allow me, if you guys will allow me to say this.
Yes, sir.
All of you guys out on the streets of DC, there are shooting ranges.
Stop.
That's all I have to say. Now, it's on Hulu. The documentary's on Hulu, Shannon. I'll have to check that out. Yeah. Yeah. I have to check
that out. On a radio show. He said it on a radio show.
Well, yeah, he's gonna be with you. Yeah, when you got 1,000 troops, ain't nobody getting close to you.
He just freaking says shit to just say it. Like he doesn't even think about it.
No,
it'll be in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, we'll know. I will walk out of the meeting in 2 minutes. It's always twos.
Right.
You never know. He might actually do it because it's a power move for him. It's a power move.
First of all, Secret Service would be, I mean, that would almost be a dereliction of duty. But I mean, you know, he is trying to be a dictator, so maybe he can just do whatever he wants. I don't know.
Oh my God! If he wears a fucking uniform and it has 10 stars.
Oh my God!
Just start crying.
All right, so I'm going to throw this out there. Shannon, I just looked it up. The reason why Shannon brought up Ryan Coogler's documentary is because it is about Hurricane Katrina. So it is on Hulu. I'll have to check it out and see what's going on. Yeah. The real story of Katrina and America. Yep. I have to check it out.
West commented.
Thank you, Shannon.
Kanye's famous rant: President Bush don't like black people.
And remember that
he wasn't wrong.
This was on the coast of Mississippi. Remember that dude that went in the middle of the press conference said "fuck you, Dick Cheney"?
No, I don't.
You don't? You can.
I
Google
don't.
It. You can YouTube it.
I was already so pissed off about what was going on.
I mean, everybody was so frustrated, and he's down there giving a speech, and he's like, "Fuck you, Dick Cheney," in the middle of it.
That is the best. That's awesome. Yeah, I'll have to check out this documentary. Absolutely, it looks awesome. Thank you, Shannon. Appreciate it. All right, my little goofballs. It's been an hour. How cool has that been?
All right.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. All right, everybody. Well, next week is our Katrina episode. What did you call it, Stanford?
American Recovery Series.
The American Recovery Series. So episode 1, the American. There's only 2 episodes right now, but.
Well, I mean, we could do that for however many times we need to do it.
We could definitely do it.
The way that the world's going with nobody believing in global warming.
There'll be a lot of recovery stories.
Yeah, we got that that might just like obsess our entire podcast. So
American Recovery Series trademark.
Oh, I stand corrected. He said, "Go fuck yourself."
Okay. That's just as good. That's just as good. My little white dog. He won't get picked up by ice, will you? No.
Like he wants to say, "You take care of Taco Bell."
All right, guys. Well, thank you everybody for showing up tonight. We really appreciate it. Make sure to like and subscribe, and if you don't mind, clicking that little support us QR code up on your screen. It really helps us out if you could do something like that. Next week, we'll be talking to a special guest. My brother, Chris, will be on here to share his stories and pictures of Hurricane Katrina, as well as Hog and Stanford, and I'll just be along for the ride, I guess.
Yeah. I was a civilian when Hurricane Katrina came out. Started. I'm sorry, not came out.
When it came out, when it was released, and when it was released.
Released
with as bad as it was, it must have been a Scorsese hurricane, dude. Just tore shit apart. So, all right.
It was late at night in August.
Wow. That's awesome. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. We really appreciate you being here. And remember, if you're not pissed off, you're not listening. Pause.